Hi guys, welcome back to the video. In this video, I'll be talking about everything that not a lot. I am going to be talking about in this video things that not a lot of people or no one is talking about in general. And so basically, the first thing, the major thing, well, you know how in last week's Java Snapshot and all that in preview last week, they made a change to the shelf that was very controversial that no one loved. That we got a basically feedback post that we upvoted that basically said that we wanted to be reverted. Well, look it, Mojang did revert it. It's back to how it was on Bedrock the following week. It wasn't this week, it wasn't last week, so it was the following week. So I know it was a while ago now that we had this, but they reverted it back, and with the debug stick, you can now shift click and you can now have it go down. So you can have it down like that, or you can have it up like that. And you can see the block doesn't change size. Like this does not change the size when you put it up and down. They do not change size. So this is a very good change. I would like it if they could do this for Bedrock. If there's a way on Bedrock without the debug stick for us to that survival friendly. I would like it if basically they can somehow make it survival friendly, like a way to basically do that without the debug stick. Because maybe it would be like an axe, any axe, it could be wood, it can be stone, it can be anything, and you could just right click, and that would basically do what the debug stick does. That's what I would like, is if you could use an iron axe or any axe in general, just shift right click and it would change the mode of the shelf, which I would love. But I just love how this is finally changed. Mojang finally listened to us, so that's a huge W. And also on Java, they introduced a new feature in the end, which is another huge thing that everyone is talking about. I know I'm not the only one. I'm sorry, guys, that it took me this long to make this snapshot video and update video. Just I've been busy. I've been very busy all day, so I really appreciate you guys' support and all of that. So now we're going to go through. And now you're going to notice something with the end. We now have the light flash on Java, because Java, they're finally getting ready for vibrant visuals even more. This is a even more step to vibrant visuals on Java. And you can see, if I look at the ground, you can see there's going to be a huge pulse that eliminates the whole dimension. If we just fly through here, you can see that basically we're going to get, you're going to hear that loud pulse noise and all of that, and that's going to be basically, so if I go to music and sound, if I turn the sound up, and if I turn, everything's up and all of that, and so if you listen really closely, you're going to hear the flash, the boom. I can't really see. There's no, it's not polished yet, and it's not finished yet. It's like this is the first iteration of this that Bedrock has, and you should hear. There it is. You heard that boom. You heard that boom, and that boom is basically the. That's just so that you guys can hear the boom a lot better. Going to allow you to play for a couple more seconds. Come on, game. There it is. There it is, guys. We finally found it. There you go. That's basically the huge change for the end. And basically, this is just to get Java ready for vibrant visuals. Because Bedrock has this, now Java has this, and this is coming to Java, and this is now confirmed, I think, kinda, to be a part of the 1.21. This is, I guess, the snapshot cycle You see another one right there. And basically, this fall drop with the copper and all that, this fall drop is basically, I guess, going to be 1.21.9. It's going to be this is going to be 1.21.9, and basically, and now I'm going to show you guys. I don't know, and then next I'm going to show you. That's if I can. You just say escape to get through that a lot easier. Yeah, here's the village that I've been recording videos on. By the way, guys, within a week or so, I'm expecting the Copper Golem to get huge bug fixes within the next month or so. Because I guess Mojang are only working on stuff, because this is what they said in their official changelog. In this week's snapshot, we've got a nice quality of life improvements for all the chatters out there. Now your unsent messages will be saved as drafts. Check out the details below. Items on shelves will now be positioned in the middle of the shelf as default, as I showcased. Before we move on, this is huge. Before we move on focusing onto technical tweaks, aka and bug fixes for this drop, aka polishing the Copper Golem up, polishing up the Copper Golem, getting his AI to work like how it does on Bedrock, and make it a lot more smoother, making sure he can remember chests that he has already looked through, so he can just put the items into that site. He can basically do his job, and so he can basically just sort items for you. So that's what they mean by that. Is that before we move our focus onto technical tweaks and bug fixes for this drop, so basically meaning fixing the Copper Golem. If you do not know, the Copper Golem on Java is so broken. It does not do its job at all. It does a very bad job on Java right now. Right now on Bedrock, Bedrock has the better Copper Golem right now. They have the better Copper Golem, and basically, since they have the better Copper Golem, they're gonna that's what they mean by that, is before they focus on actually polishing up and actually finalizing the Copper Golem. He said, we have one final feature to announce, and it involves a very cute addition between the Copper Golem and the Iron Golem. So I don't know if it involves, and so I guess this is basically it for the snapshot, because what they show as the picture for this snapshot is the last addition to the drop, I believe. If it's not that, then it's probably gonna be one more feature they still have to announce. So yeah, we have one, because they said we have one final feature to announce. So I hope within the next couple of weeks they can announce it and we get it. Then that'll be our last feature. But it did say, and it involves a very cute interaction between the Copper Golem and the Iron Golem. With this, all features for our third game drop of 2025 are now in testing, and we'll start working on next game drop, which we are excited to tell you about soon. So that means, since they said soon, they're talking about the winter drop. They're talking about the winter drop for this year that will be releasing in December of this year. So they're already talking about the winter drop, which I guess is going to be huger. I don't know if it will be as huge as this drop, because, well, they have already been talking about, like, they have already implemented so much into this drop. Because if you search up Copper, they made all of these changes and additions along with the lightning rod. Finally being oxidizable, and finally being able to be oxidized, and of course waxed. And they also made the dye changes, updating the textures for all the dyes. Like, this is in this fall drop that they implemented this change here. So yeah, and also another good change is that if you go between the Nether and the Overworld, so we grab obsidian and a flint and steel, and we grab this, And if we light that up, I'm going to also now just turn down the game volume so that you guys can hear me, because I know that the game can be loud at times. So if you die while you're typing so let me do slash game roll keep inventory true, and then let me set my spawn point right here. So let me grab a bed. Purple's my favorite color, so I'll go grab this bed, and I'm going to now just put everything up here since I have the inventory game roll set to true. I can do that. And so if I go into survival and do slash TP at as tilde, and if I do like 100 blocks, and if I begin to type, then then you can see when I start typing, I guess I did it too soon. So now I'm actually going to do 200 block, actually 100, and let's say 50. That gives me more time. So if I type this, and then type it like hi, and I die, and once you start typing again, you can see it's now gray. That means you can just type and all that. You can just push spacebar, and you can just continue typing and push enter. And if you go through dimensions, you will also, like, if you go through a nether portal and you're in the middle of typing and for example, if you're like basically trying to talk to your friend in multiplayer, like on a server or something, on a survival server, on a SMP, which is basically survival multiplayer, and you are trying to like text to him like in game chat while you're going through a portal, or while you're trying to send something right before you die, then it will now turn to gray and the text will now resume. So if I begin to say, "Hi YouTube, how are you? How are you doing?" ING. You can see it finishes and it actually works, and you can actually send messages while you're going through a portal, which I just think is such a huge change. You need to implement it at Bedrock immediately because this is such a good change. I would love to see it on Bedrock. So, yeah. So basically, that's all the major changes in this week's snapshot. Is basically just implementing the last and final things. So we are finally at the end game here. Oh, I didn't know there was why did that not connect? Interesting. Okay. Weird how that worked out like that. Okay. So basically, that's everything in this week's Java Snapshot. And that means we're at the final game, which means this update should be coming out within a week or so. Hopefully this update will be coming out within the next 2 or so months. I know this update, I know my prediction is going to be correct, because this update is going to be coming out in September sometime. So this is basically it for the update. No more features. We're now going to be focusing on technical bug fixes, and we're going to be working for the next couple of weeks. We're going to be working on the next couple of technical tweaks and bug fixes according to the changelog. So yeah, and since I said soon, and if you haven't heard on Twitter, they are now taking in submissions for Minecraft Live. That's right, Mojang is already planning for Minecraft Live, and you can now submit your clips. And here's what the official Minecraft Twitter account said over on Twitter. This is what they said over on Twitter, their official Twitter account. Here's what the official Minecraft Twitter account said on Twitter. They said this. They said the following: Now's your chance to be featured in Minecraft Live's pre-show. Submit your most fun and exciting Minecraft moments from this year. We're talking video clips, fan art, builds, etc. Learn more about and submit your content here. And I'll leave the link down below in the description. Make sure you check the description. And in sweepstakes 18 plus ends on Sep- August 22nd. So you have until August 22nd to basically submit your video and all that, to submit your things, like to submit your video builds and all that. You have until August 22nd. So as of this recording, today is the 12th. So you have about a week, a full week. You have about a full week to get everything in before they stop and before they close it and you can no longer do it. So I recommend you doing it as fast as possible and as soon as possible. As soon as you're free, do it. I recommend it if you want to be featured in Minecraft Live this year, in the pre-show, in the community pre-show. So yes, they have never done, Mojang has never done this before for Minecraft Live. Usually what Mojang does is they usually quietly reach out by email, I presume, to really popular YouTubers and content creators if Mojang could feature their videos in the community pre-show and during Minecraft Live in general. And usually they only reach out to very popular creators. And I am so thankful that Mojang is actually doing this because they're allowing the community to be involved while making the pre-show, which I just think is just so amazing how we can be a part of making the pre-show for this wonderful event for Minecraft Live. And speaking of Minecraft Live, I guess by accident, but a huge shout out to this person named Oliver. He tweeted out this. The Spanish Minecraft Live website leaked the date. It's the 22nd of September. Then I'll tweet out, I'll have these images up on screen, and he said, then this guy replied saying, seriously? He said, yes. And this said, Minecraft Live, see us celebrate, D former virtual, 22nd, D September, D 2025, ye. And then that's the time zone, I guess. So, like, it's official. I don't know if I guess this is official, because they have posted it on the live thing. And I'll have a link to his resource, too, in the description as well. So, yeah, like, this is, I guess, official. I guess Minecraft Live is happening September 22nd of this year. September 22nd, which is around the same time that basically it was last year. Because I think last year was on the 28th. So I guess this one's even earlier. So mark your calendar, guys, for September 28th, for September 22nd. September 22nd, mark your date. And this year, that's going to be on a Monday. Why do they have it scheduled on a Monday, of all things? A Monday? Really? September 22nd is on a Monday. Why a Monday? They usually schedule it for a weekend. That's kind of weird how they didn't schedule it on a weekend. Because usually the reason why Mojang schedules these on a weekend is because so that all of the Minecraft community, so that everyone can be involved and everyone can watch the live stream and show live and all of that. So I don't know why they have it scheduled for Monday when most people are going to be at school, work, and all of that. Like, this is going to be the first time Minecraft Live in a long time has been on a Monday. Because every year, I believe, ever since they actually made Minecraft Live and actually had this event has always been on a weekend. Of course, 2020, 2021 doesn't count because that was during COVID and when we were all locked down here in our houses where we couldn't go outside because of COVID or COVID-19. So I don't really count those years. But every year since and all of that has been on a weekend when everyone is available and when everyone can watch it. So I don't know why this is on a Monday. Like, why would Mojang schedule this on a Monday when most people are going to be at school, work, or just busy to, like, basically watch it? That just makes no sense. Like, that's why I'm confused about this. Like, now I'm actually looking at this and actually reading it and actually seeing this on a Monday. That makes me even more confused on if this is even true or not. Like, this is making me think if this is actually true and real and legit, because why would Mojang schedule this on a Monday? Like, do you get what I'm getting at? Like, why are they doing this on a Monday of all things? This is just so crazy. And I think it's so crazy how the Spanish. I'm just also surprised that the Spanish website leaked the actual release date, an actual date for Minecraft Live this year, the second actual Minecraft Live, which I can't believe that's actually a thing. So, yeah, I can't believe that this is actually happening, but because I think I'm going to be busy on 22nd, so that means I won't be able to watch the live event until later on, unless it's later on in the day and it's when everyone is available and all of that, and when everyone is home from work and school and all of that. That would be a good time to do it, as well as when everyone's available and when everyone's home from work and school, because Monday is when everyone is usually at work and at school. And that's not usually the best time to do Minecraft Live, and that's why Mojang hasn't done any Minecraft Lives on a Monday, and they have always pushed for a weekend date in time to do Minecraft Live. So that's why I'm even more confused on why they're even doing this on a Monday in the first place. I know I'm talking about this a lot, but that's only because I'm generally confused on why this is on a Monday of all things, of all days. Like, why a Monday? Why not a weekend? Why not Saturday or Sunday? Saturday or Sunday? Like, why not the weekends when everyone in the community is available to watch it live all together, where we can have watch parties and all of that? That's what I'm just not all that happy about, because I was planning to live stream this Minecraft Live secretly and have that be my first live stream on the channel. But now I can't do it because if it's really on the 22nd, I can't live stream it because I'll be too busy with personal life stuff and all of that. And so, like, that takes the fun away from all of the things, because I'll have to wait until after it premieres now, and I'll be spoiled because by then all of the popular YouTubers would have made videos about it and covering it, and it would be fair to people like me that have life to attend to outside of Minecraft and video games. Like, this is kind of unfair if it's actually on the 22nd of September on a Monday. Like, that's totally unfair on why they're doing it on the 22nd. On a Monday of all things. But yeah, I wanted to put that at the very end of the video because, well, no one is talking about this yet. No one's talking about this, and I haven't seen anyone talk about how the Spanish Minecraft website leaked the official release of Minecraft Live. And that means I'm predicting either this week sometime or sometime next week for us to basically be getting Minecraft Monthly. Like I said before, Minecraft Monthly will be happening hopefully this week or next week. And we'll be talking about either this Minecraft Monthly in August or September Minecraft Monthly. We'll be talking about Minecraft Live and when Minecraft Live will be. And since now we have all of the features for the fall drop, that's why I am predicting that this might just be the final snapshot, or one of the final snapshots, and this might be the final week, or next week might be the final week of Bedrock previews, because if they want to release the fall copper drop after the 22nd of September, then they need to get this through certification testing as soon as possible, ASAP. And so, yeah, like, they need to have this go through certification testing on Bedrock as soon as possible. So either next week or the following week, like the first week of September or something, they need to push it out to certification testing, and Java needs to go through pre-releases and all of that, hopefully next week or the following as well. So, yeah, but I don't know if what they said is the final feature, because it said final feature to announce, but then it said end it. So I don't get that part. If we're going to get one final feature, because we still have a teaser, or we think it's a teaser, that we haven't found out yet, we haven't known yet. And just like the beach teaser where this player has his like metal detector and is looking at the beach, and then this player also is looking and digging holes in the beach. And we all thought this was a teaser, but I guess it wasn't. I guess it was just a ploy, and it was just the marketing team doing their job and all of that, like I keep saying. So yeah, but I just wanted to come on and talk about this snapshot to give my honest opinion about it. I think this is a pretty cool snapshot. I am surprised that Mojang actually listened to us and changed the shelf mechanic and changed what this shelf looks like. I know it's for the better, and I love this so very much. It's such a good change here. But now what we need to do is now we just need to get copper campfire. Now we just need to get copper campfire and regular green copper fire. You just need those two changes still, and then after that, the update is complete. So I don't know if they're talking about that. I don't know if they're talking about copper rails or minecarts. Copper rails or minecarts, I don't know. It's a mystery to me, but that is yet to be solved and yet to be announced, or if it will even be announced, if it will ever come to the game, because, well, I think what we have here is final and is done. I think this update is done. I think this is our last feature snapshot beta and preview, so I'm expecting next week for us to be going into bug fixes and technical tweaks. That's what I'm expecting next week, because, well, basically we have already gotten everything for this update, and I'm expecting us to go through the bug fixing phase and all of that as soon as possible, probably next week or the following. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm sorry that this video is getting out super late. It's just that I've been very busy today and I haven't had the time to yet make a video because of personal life. So yeah, but if you want me to keep making these videos, if you want to help support me, then make sure you please subscribe. Please help me reach 500 subscribers before September. We're getting close. We're halfway there. We're right now, we are at 458 subscribers. And if we can get to 500 subscribers, that's right, 500, that would be pretty much appreciated, because I'm trying to get to 500. If we can get there before September, then that'd be amazing. So make sure if you're new here and if you haven't seen my videos yet, and if this is your first video by me that you have seen, then make sure you do double check you are subscribed, because you may not know. YouTube may have unsubscribed you, and you may not never know. So please make sure down below, please make sure down here you are subscribed. Make sure down here you are subscribed. Double check, because you never know. YouTube has a tend to unsubscribe you from my channel. YouTube has a tend to, and that's a bug, to unsubscribe you from my channel. So make sure you do. Make sure you do subscribe. So yeah, but that's all I wanted to talk about. Minecraft Live is apparently happening September 22nd, which is on the Monday, which I am still mad about because I'll be very busy and I won't most likely be able to watch it live. So yeah, so I'll probably will have to wait until that following weekend, which will be if it's real on 22nd. That's if it is real on 22nd, and they're telling the truth, and that website is telling the truth and is official. Don't know if it's not yet. I have no idea if it is. I'm just putting that out there that it may be the 22nd of September, and that means I'll have to wait until the 27th or the 28th of September to basically do a live stream or make a video about it. So yeah, that's what I hate. But I'll make sure to keep you guys updated if that changes and all of that. So make sure to subscribe with the notification bell set to all, so you don't miss another video from me, and so you don't miss another video from me and all of that, because you will not want to miss another video from me, because, well, I'll be keeping you guys updated if the date for Minecraft Live does change, and if they do change the date and all of that, and if anything changes. So if you wanted to keep up to date with Minecraft and know about any changes about the Minecraft Live date and about any of that, so make sure that you just subscribe and all of that, and the notification bell to the all, so you don't miss another video from me. But that's it. See you soon. My next video. So take care, guys. Peace.